Agents 2021 to the TCD, Thought Crime Department. Allow for us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Agent 1972, at your service.
And this is...
Agent 2019, welcome.
And I am Agent 2154. Now, have you read the job description? No? Well, we are agents of agency. Agents for change.
Here at the TCD, we house all crimes and deeds committed against humanity through time and space. From the beginning of time until the end of time. It's our job.
It's history.
Her story.
Exactly. So, files come in, and of course we keep them in these filing cabinets. Like, listed here, for example, is all thoughts of vilification, from homophobia, transphobia, fatphobia, personal favourite, gamophobia.
Over here, we house some of my personal favourites. The effects of mass consumption, or consumerism, or climate change. Oh yes, those poor polar bears.
Shouldn't that be in the animals files?
There's lots of crossover.
If you want to know about crimes against animals, they're filed over here. But be careful, a lot of endangered species. And wars are filed over here. They go from protests to atrocities. What's the difference?
Ha! Clown phobia! I didn't know that was a thing.
That's a thing that's my file.
Files will consistently be referenced.
Let me take you back to 1972, when Nick Ute is on a truck to Train Bay Village, and he'll tell you his story.
I was there at the right time in 1972. I saw 4 airplanes drop napalm. And I took a picture of the whole thing. All red, burning. I said, I hope no one's in the village. Then I saw her.
The aeroplane was so close to me and so loud. The explosion happened just behind me. Then suddenly, the fire was everywhere around me. And I didn't see anything but the fire. My clothes burnt off and my body caught fire. I was so scared.
Well, that's enough of that file.
Yeah, way too much of it is housed in that file.
Right. I'm looking through the Shakespeare files, and I've lost the file on the weird sisters again.
Last I saw it, you had it, and you spilled coffee on it.
Oh, that's right, I did.
The last I saw it, it was up in the Year 10 syllabus. I still can't believe Shakespeare's relevant today.
Hey, can you guys hear that?
You're failing us.
Someone left the Greta Thunberg file open again.
Yes, someone did leave the file open.
Did you know students skipped school to protest against international climate change?
These actions were inspired by teenage climate change activist Greta Thunberg.
Every Friday, she would go out to the front of the Swedish Parliament to protest.
There
is no plan B!
You are failing us.
Climate change is worse than homework!
You are failing us.
The climate is changing, why aren't we?
You
You are failing us. We are watching you.
You
You are failing us.
We are watching you.
Right! Let's put these files back where they belong.
And that, Agent 2021, is why we do not open this file. Way too much freedom of speech. We control everything around here.
I'll answer that. Hello? Yes. Yes, of course. I'll see what I can do. Your attention, please. A client by the name of Mr. Humanity is looking for a file containing hope. Does anyone know where that one is?
Sorry, couldn't tell you. There's been a shortage of that lately.
Last time I saw it, it was in the bottom of the Pandora's file. But that seems unlikely, but I'll have a look for you.
Now, Agent 2021. This is a crucial file, as it signaled the early stages of the TCD. Now, allow me to take you back to the year 2154.
It's the year 2154. It's a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks are striking 13. The government is currently celebrating its 10th anniversary today. No work.
Always eyes watching you and voices enveloping you.
Indoors or outdoors, in the bedroom or the bath, no escape.
Nothing is your own except the cubic centimeters in your skull.
Although there's no work, you still have to be seen to support the government, you know, all for the greater good.
Who controls the past controls the future.
Who controls the past controls the present.
Quick, someone is coming. Go, hide. Well, all for the greater good, huh? How can that be when, the government is just lying to us?
This is the TCD speaking, and I've heard conspiracies of protest. Do you have any knowledge of this?
None.
Well, keep us informed if you see anything unusual. And remember, think as one.
Think as one. Ooh. Ah. All right, it's safe to come out now.
Quick, we need to document this so history doesn't repeat itself.
Good idea. Think as one, huh? More like, think like us, and we won't take away your family. That's exactly what they did to my wife and son. They took them away from me in order to re-educate them.
The heresy of heresies was common sense.
The continuing of day by day, minute by minute. History stops and the continuing of the party is always right.
Go! I have the documents.
This is a TCD and you're under arrest.
You can't do this to me. I've got rights.
Comply and you will be unharmed. Resist and there will be consequences.
I can't breathe.
Think as one. Sure had a nice ring to it, until it would all eventually be amended in the great uprising of 2184. Still, it's history.
Her story.
Yes, of course. Her story.
I was looking through the Pandora's file and while I wouldn't recommend it, look what I found at the bottom. Hope.
We are the voices of Pandora's box. Listen carefully.
Having known war, I know the value of peace.
Having lived in the government's control, I know the power of freedom.
Most important of all, having known power, hatred, and corruption.
We
Forgive, but don't forget.
Well, Mr. Humanity should be happy with the Pandora's file.
I wonder what he's going to do with all that hope.
Ah! Welcome, Agent 2022. You must be our new replacement for Agent 2020 who, unfortunately, tested positive to the virus. Welcome to the TCD, Thought Crime Department.
Here at the TCD, we house all crimes and deeds committed against humanity through time and space. From the beginning of time until the end of time. It's our job.
It's history.
Her story.
Okay, we get it.
But
But do you?